Economy is to manage. Fine, end of video, he 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 he. Simple, the truth is that there is no need to think about it anymore. Economics is a science, and as such, it encompasses a set of knowledge obtained through observation and reasoning, systematically structured and from which general principles and laws with predictive and experimentally testable capacity are deduced. As a science, economics is a social science, like sociology or anthropology, which deals with human activity in society. Economics has an origin that is not precisely determined, like all reasoning that intelligent beings do. For example, observing, reasoning or studying. Rationing, administering or economizing are the actions that allow us not to waste what we have. The origin of the word economy comes from Greek, as do many words in our vocabulary, such as skeleton or dromedary, but this does not mean that the skeleton has its origin in Greece or that dromedaries come from that country. Economics is also often defined as being associated with the management of scarce goods. If a good is not scarce and is unlimited, economizing the expenditure of that good or rationing its use may not be necessary, although it is difficult to find a good that is not scarce, and if it is found, it is difficult that it cannot be in a situation where it is not scarce. For example, air or sunlight. Air may be considered unlimited, but for an underwater diver, managing the air in his canister is important. Whereas sunlight may seem unlimited, but in a basement or on a cloudy day it may be treated as something scarce to take advantage of. A company that manages a lot of money, with excess money, for example a bank, is sure to hire a lot of economists, while a small company that manages little money, with scarce money, for example a neighborhood bakery, is sure to hire none. The economy manages goods and services. These can be scarce or unlimited, although it is true that as a general rule they are scarce, but the fact that they are not scarce does not affect the fact that the economy covers the administration or management of these goods. The scarcity of resources is usually linked within the definition of economics to people's needs, considering needs as unlimited. The needs that people have may be many and may seem to be unlimited, but there are also times when people are fine as they are and have no additional needs to satisfy. Ambition, the desire to improve or progress, should not be confused with having unlimited needs. People can afford a limited number of goods and services that they can consume, not only under the limitation of the income they possess, but either by time or by the ability to make use and enjoyment of what is consumed. The economy and economists are usually associated with money. This is a product of the fact that money is very desirable because it allows us to acquire goods and services that we consume. But the economy can be carried out without money. A squirrel can accumulate acorns to eat them later, economizing its food, just as an economist invests part of the savings he manages in equities or bonds. The fact that the action of managing is carried out with money or with acorns is secondary, the main thing being the intelligence to know how to use properly what one possesses. The economist is a person who studies different subjects, such as history, law or mathematics, in order to be able to carry out a judicious and intelligent administration of that which he intends to manage. It is true that one of the major concerns of people is not to waste money. Economists are mainly concerned with the administration of capital and aspects that have to do with financing and management, issues related to money and savings, because it is important that they are managed in the best possible way. But the value of the economist is good administration, effective management, whether of capital, wheat or corn. His value is his ability to make the best use of the goods and services at his disposal. The most generally accepted definitions of economics are: Oxford Advanced Learner's Dictionary, relationship between production, trade, and the supply of money in a particular country or region. Lionel Robbins, science that deals with the study of the satisfaction of human needs by means of goods that, being scarce, have alternative uses from which to choose. Friedrich Engels, science that studies the laws governing the production, circulation and consumption of material goods that satisfy human needs. Alfred Marshall, The Science That Examines That Part of Individual and Social Activity Especially Devoted to Attaining and Utilizing the Material Conditions of Well-Being. Rudy Dornbush, Irving Fisher, Richard L. Schmalensky, The Study of How Societies Decide What to Produce, How and for Whom, with Scarce and Limited Resources.